After hearing from taxpayers, Washington County, Tennessee commissioners overwhelmingly shot down a proposed property tax increase last night. That was the reaction when the 23-cent tax hike failed. It would have helped build a new school in Boones Creek, among other things. Last night's no vote pushes back construction of that new school by at least another year. The director of schools says if the county funds it next year, it would open in 2019, and that's at the earliest. But our community watchdog, Nate Morbido, found out Washington County's student population is declining, not increasing. So we asked the director of schools, why the urgency?
Including in Boones Creek. He calls that a valid question, and this is why. According to enrollment data we obtained, the number of students attending county schools has dropped by almost 5% in the last 5 years. That's almost 450 students in all. So what's the rush? Administrators say this is about buildings, not about people. The sounds and signs all point to it. More growth in the Boones Creek and gray areas of Washington County. Construction that will most likely lead to more families with school-age children. But at the moment, that's just a hunch.
That development has been going on out there for maybe 2 years at most. From the standpoint of seeing a decisive trend in how that's impacting our schools, we don't know. It's too early to say.
But what we do know is that the existing school population is on the decline. Enrollment statistics reveal since 2010, 11 of the district's 15 traditional schools have lost students instead of gained them, including the 2 Boones Creek schools. Yet the district has made it a priority to try and replace those schools with a brand new one. And the sooner, the better. Some people may say, why is this so urgent? If enrollment is going down, why do we need to build a school right now or start the process next year for that matter?
I think that's a valid question. The construction of this school had nothing to do with enrollment. It was all about the status of those structures.
The director of schools says these 2 buildings are long overdue for renovations. Dyke says Boones Creek Middle School is so old, the county actually built it 70 years ago when FDR was president. Among other problems, he tells us the gym is not regulation size. Part of the building doesn't have fire sprinklers, and on one floor there's not even a student bathroom. The school board previously decided it'd be a better investment to replace the aging Boones Creek Middle and Elementary schools with a new school instead of trying to fix the existing ones.
Last night's vote, frankly, was not a surprise to me.
For now, that project is on hold. But eventually, Dyke says the county's going to have to do something with these buildings. And not just because of the shape they're in. He's convinced the enrollment numbers will go back up.
We know at some point those schools are going to need more room.
Josh, he says Boones Creek Elementary School could actually use that extra space, that more room today. It is slightly over capacity at the moment, but Boones Creek Middle makes up for it. The district reports that school is currently at 80% capacity.
Enrollment going down in the county. Did you find out why they think that's happening?
Especially one of our largest counties. It's interesting. Dykes tells me homeschool students and transfers to Johnson City schools have impacted those numbers. Some have also suggested an aging rural population hasn't helped either.
All right, Nate Morbido. Thank you, Nate. Sarah?